think I'm going to leave that flare gun here and then take something else. Found a couple of flare guns. How much is the bear hides? 2.2 pounds. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, we went to the farmhouse. How much is this rabbit? I feel like we gotta leave ourselves something. Is it raw? Oh, it's cooked. We went to the blue shed, we went to the farmhouse, we went to the gas station. So, there's 2 wolves that way, that's where the gas station is. Oh, I thought it was 2, that other one I think is a sign. So we got like 1 that way. Let's go in this place and hop in somewhere and see how many things we got left and see what they are. See whether or not I want to go do it. If there are map points over by where the Neebs Bear is, which I think they are, then we can get those when we do Hush River Valley, because I really don't feel like doing those right now. But if it's something on the way out of here or in the town, we can go ahead and hit it. Like this house up the hill, I don't think it's one, but we're going to walk up there and see. We'll duck inside there. I think I only searched that place once. I'll leave that. I'm going the wrong direction. Let's walk around it, shall we? Nothing. What about up here? Milton House. Okay, I don't think that that's a map point though. I think it would say something different. Okay, whatever the Rocky Refuge is one we missed. Wait, they have Spruce Falls Bridge on here twice? That could help us out tremendously. I don't know where this Rocky Refuge is, but it's a refuge. This says the same list on a different site in the same order, or somebody plagiarized somebody. Okay, well we know the bridge is one of them, or one of the bridges. Okay. I think there's only, oh, is it the bridge with the bears on? That's way up there. I don't know if we're doing that. Yeah, it says there's an icon. Yeah, I think probably all of them are right up in here. Whatever that is. Yeah, we're leaving it. I don't know what the refuge is either. But we'll get them later. We'll pass on that. We'll look for the Mystery Lake one since we're only missing one of those. We'll see if we can snag it on the way through. But another thing is we're carrying like to the ounce. Like we're already loaded with gear. If I didn't have all the stuff on me, we'd go do it. But we got a whole bunch of them to do in Hush River Valley, so we'll come back through here. We'll stock up on charcoal and stuff, and then we'll go do it. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Sitting here running my mouth. And I don't have the room, but I know I'm never going to see those mushrooms again. Hello, Mr. Bunny. How are you? I just saw him over there by that rock. Yeah, it's easy to think that you got all these woodlots and to miss one of them. I thought that archway over by the prison bus was was one of them. Oh, we got to this place a lot sooner than I thought we would. No problem. I don't think we left anything in there. Need to come back here and get all these acorns too, man. You know what I'm saying? There's acorns everywhere up here. I thought I did a better job than that. Hi, Bob. Don't know if I have my cleats on. I do not. Oh. With good reason. That'll put me over. We might have to go up this one old school or drop some stuff, one or the other. Oh, you know what? I could probably eat one of those pies that take weight off and then maybe take that off and put the cleats on. Maybe that'll work. Or I could eat one of them doesn't one of them reduce fatigue or something. Could eat both those. Hello. You should not be here, my friend. It's very, very dangerous. Come on, dip down. Gotta buy the dip. Don't listen to those idiots. Investing is a long-term thing. Don't think you're gonna go in there and throw money in the stock market for 48 hours and make yourself billions of dollars. That doesn't happen. Unless you know something everybody else doesn't know. I don't care how small of an investor you are. If you make a ton of money overnight, they're gonna look at you. They don't like somebody else making money that's not them. I went in that cave on the way there, right? Oh no, I ain't worried about it. Let's get up this rope. We'll eat some stuff and see if we can get underweight. Oh yeah, we never did determine that. I don't think the recipes count as the prepackaged food thing. We already ate some anyway. What did we eat? Ate one of these. What is this? Rose hip pie, but it has like flour and stuff in it. We already ate one. You know, it's too late. I don't think it counts though. That's my instinct. is that they don't count. Nice. Hashtag handle it. Girl, you need better management. Okay, we're out of fluid. But we come out right there by Trapper's cabin, so we'll probably stop in there, grab some water, and drop whatever this we think we don't need, or that we could use at Trapper's. Which is probably nothing, but we can still look. Still drinking my morning coffee. Yep, we don't need a flashlight. And there's not really anything here that I will want to leave for myself to eat or anything like that. Yeah. I mean, the one thing that we could possibly do is leave the mittens or something. But, I mean, I got plenty of flashlights. Unless I'm going to do some sort of artistic display or something with them. Which I've wanted to do for years. Like I said, if they had an on-off switch, like those things are supposed to be, so that they would kick on whenever the Aurora kicked on, like if you have them laying around, God, I would pay money for that. Like I would pay absolute real money for that. That you could light up the dam and stuff like that, light up dark areas. But the main reason is I'd like to make like a runway or write SOS on the ground or something like that that would look cool. Like I want to do art displays, you know? Art contests. They burn out before you can do anything about it. Yep, and I want the radios to always be on. Did I go on my AM radio rant the other day? I think I did. And they're trying to take AM radio out of cars because they think that that'll silence conservative voices. You know, it's one, that's not a good plan. Two, I live in hurricane country. We depend on AM radio. Please leave it alone. See, a lot of people don't know the difference between AM and an FM. FM radio goes out in a straight line. It goes out like you'd imagine like a sonar beacon or something, like you can picture the sound waves coming out from something, and it has to travel in a straight line to get to you. So if there's a mountain, or it's short range too, basically. AM radio goes up, bounces off the ozone layer or the atmosphere or whatever, and then comes back down. So it goes over a huge area, and mountains and stuff like that don't disrupt it. There's a reason that we have it, and a reason that it's important. And you can't tell me that it costs any more money to put those in cars than it does FM radio. It just doesn't. Like what's the cost difference? 18 cents? If you're going to save millions of people's lives, giving them advice on where to go or what to do in a hurricane or natural disaster, flood, wildfire, whatever, It's too important. Oh, I've even thought that on radio they should have break-ins for Amber Alerts, like real Amber Alerts. Every once in a while they try to perverse that system to have it go for runaways or child custody battle things, and no, that is supposed to be for forceful abductions, situations where the child was stolen by a stranger. I know that probably worked up somebody out there by saying that, but that's true. That's supposed to be for the kids that are going to be murdered, But good for them. That program has saved all kinds of people. All kinds of kids. A girl was supposedly snatched off of, getting off the subway in New York. She walked up out onto the street and got snatched yesterday, supposedly. I say supposedly because the past couple of those stories where the teenager running off with her boyfriend, or, because stuff like that happens. She lies to her parents and says, oh, this happened, thinking she'll come back in 24 hours and everything will be fine. Not knowing there's going to be a national, outcry and outreach and stuff to save her. Yeah, great job, kid. There's my moose hide. 11 pounds. Oh my goodness. No, sir. You shouldn't even be in here, first of all.
If I can drop any of this gear.
11 pounds. Oh my god. You're a trip just by yourself, dude. You tripping. We'll leave the... Well, no, I guess we won't leave the bear hide here. Take that out. Put the bear hide in. Shake it all about. £11. Don't get me wrong, that's probably very, very generous, like, very generous. But I just can't carry that right now. That ain't happening today. Do I have any acorns in here? No? There's another flashlight. What about cooking stuff? Did I get all the cooking stuff? Nah, there's flour. I'm not going to use it here like I use it other places. At least I don't think so.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, now we're going to have to do some serious dropping. Drop the clothes. There we go. That puts us just about under the normal weight. Or it does, but just barely. It'll go up again in a minute. Oh, that's raw. We gotta fix that one day. Oh, no. Don't I have the meat pies and stuff anymore? Stew? So let's say, where is it dropping this stuff? Because I don't see it. Yeah, see, I knew I dropped something else. Alright, let's get out of here. Keep thinking that that's a rabbit, and it's not. That one trap that's standing up shouldn't be. I tried to lay them flat on the ground, and for some reason it's standing up. Okay, so all of our fur clothing and the moose hide is at Trappers. That's easy to remember. And that moose hide, if I ever do anything with it, it's probably going to be done at Trappers. I'm not carrying 11 pounds somewhere else. I'll make the coat or another set of duffel bags or whatever, and I'll carry it like that. I ain't carrying 11 pounds all over this bird. Unless I was gonna like patch the roof at a mountain thing or something like that. You know, I didn't even think about doing that. I should have done that the other day when I was talking about it before they patch it out. That way I can impress all the new kids later. But yeah, you gotta basically use the travois to make a springboard. Are we missing one place here somewhere? That's what we were gonna look up. What are we missing here? Come up to the top of this hill and we'll see if we can figure it out. I want to start getting some more of these maps scratched off the list. Oh wait, well we did the, I think that's why we're closer. We did the dam the other day, right? Mystery Lake, no, I got them all. It was the one behind it. Winding River. Yeah, we needed the one there. So, the ravine we have 2 points. Pleasant Valley we have 1. Okay, so Pleasant Valley we need to go over and see what it is we missed. Farmhouse. Thompson's Crossing. I don't see any individual buildings in Thompson's Crossing. I wonder if we missed one of those, like the church. I think there's like a rock basically that you can climb up at Thompson's Crossing. Maybe we missed that. There's like a thing like this that you can climb up, and I think it might have a name. I used to be sick. Now I just have 6 skills. Bluetooth trumps wireless. I still can't believe that's what the mistake was. It's not even my mistake, because when I look at the thing it says not connected. And the other way it says, I don't know. It should have said nothing connected instead of not connected. But I think it was too long, and so they abbreviated it or truncated it or whatever to say not connected. Not connected to me means the Bluetooth is turned off. They just had some bad phrasing. Maybe that's just my simple mind. No, I'm not gonna sell myself short. It should be nothing connected. Those two things mean something completely different. Or I don't know. You could have just put off and on. Problem solved. Bluetooth on, Bluetooth off. Then you click on it because it doesn't tell you what's connected now anyway. I don't think you gotta click on it to do it. So just have it be on or off. Good lord, not that big of a deal. But yeah, I didn't even know these controllers could connect wirelessly. I just thought they were all Bluetooth. But it connected, I guess, over Wi-Fi or some other way. But yeah, it's definitely slower, whatever it is. Like I said, my computer's behind my television, so it could be that the TV's in the way and that disrupts the wireless signal, but all of our devices work just fine as far as I can tell. So what we're going to do here is, eventually I would like all this cooking stuff to make it back to my house. But what we'll do in here, we'll swap out and take the stuff that's going to go bad first with us. And we're going to leave an even amount of stuff here. Like we're going to leave 2 oil, 2 salt, 2 flour. You know, if there's a third, we're going to take it with us. So we're going to make sure that we have 1 of everything to cook with in here. And then everything comes with us. Then I'll drop those sticks off. Oh, yeah. Let me look at my clothing drawer first before I forget. This hat we can leave. We got 3 of those now too. Decisions will need to be made on those. How good is the one I'm wearing? 71. Wow, they're all right there together. I don't think any of those are really good enough to repair yet. I'm gonna take the 69 one though. Let's leave the better one. It's only a 2-point difference. But whenever I do break down and fix it, it'll be on the worst hat. Bunch of peaches. I don't have anything up there? Wow, we didn't really get this place going at all, did we? 10 of coffee, 20%. Well, these are worse. 59%. 64%. Okay, as long as I have coffee here. This coffee's coming with me. Okay, so we have some broth. We have some oil. We have some syrup. We have some flour. I don't know if we need 2 salt. We got kind of a lot of stuff. How much of this do we got? Okay, this is half a bag of flour, so we'll leave that. And the salts are basically full. So I think this will give us a bunch of stuff here. We'll kind of put this guy in the front, maybe, I don't know. That one's about to go bad. Yeah, all that should be bad. What one says ruined and one doesn't?
Probably useful.
Now it does. Okay. I think the syrup is good. Like, we got a syrup on us, right? We got two. We got two full ones. Okay, and we got 5 cans of peaches. Those are all ruined. Beans. Goodness milk. Dog food. Wow, lots more syrup. Got a ton of syrup. What are we gonna do with it? Drink it? I think I already looked. I think that gives no vitamin C. Yeah, that's weird. What about beans? Minor. Oh. MREs. Is that major? Major, okay. There's only like 3 sources of major that we found so far. Okay, I don't want to get sidelined doing this. We're not here long enough to make this worth doing. How are we doing on everything else? Let's go ahead and leave that fire striker too. It's basically decorative at this point. I will leave it reluctantly. Crouched at the starting line. Oh, I got one on me. Okay. What do I have on me? Do I have the 2 pots? I have no pots. I'm not sure where I made that mistake at. Was that at the farmhouse? I don't know. This is the place where we could quasi-rectify it though. Do I have water here? I don't think I do.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, that's not what I meant to do. Like, I really don't want to leave both frying pans here, but... So it should take like 40 minutes. Let's leave an extra. I don't think it's enough to boil it off. Okay, it's nighttime anyway. Do that. Uh, yeah, in the morning I'll have to drop a tiny bit of stuff. Oh no, it won't. I'll be able to pick up a tiny bit of stuff. Yeah, well, like 4 pounds we could pick up. Fully rested. I wasn't intending to sleep here. I would have left the big pots on there. There we go. Oh, how many fishing hooks do I have left on me? 4. This is a fishing spot though. I'll leave those, but I meant to look a few minutes ago. Oh yeah, let's leave that. I take that coffee. I did. I think that's pretty good on the cooking stuff. These all 100%. You would do that to me, wouldn't you? Embarrass me in front of my friends. Turn on the Christmas lights, people. I want to see them. Thank you. I'm hoping that purple light will come over behind the fire lookout, but it doesn't look like it will. Gotta pay the bills. And that way is the keg and Broken Railroad, so this way is the dam and the ravine. So we need to go to the dam, through the dam, to the winding river behind it, which we finally mapped, right? And then, we got one. So glad they added that. It didn't used to be like that. Thanks for that quality of life improvement, Hinterland. Behind these rocks somewhere. You know what? I think it's that plane. There's a wrecked plane up here. I think there's one in it or by it. Yeah, the wrecked aircraft should just set it off by themselves. They should have transponders or whatever on them that activate. I realize that sounds like a fancy word to some people. Transponder. I don't know. I guess we'll go up and then we'll come down. We're getting close, wherever it is. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to shimmy down the mountain. That plane crash is really hard to find. Like, coming from the ground, it's hard to find. Like, I've tried doing it, and it's just confusing. But wherever it is, it's a very steep fall. Like, it's like you really can't win. Whoever placed it very well.
I can't feel my hands.
Wow, it is way down there. Yep, I was afraid of that. That's why I started running there at the end. Okay, well, there's no reason to be out in it. Go up here and warm up, take a nap. Yeah, next time I'm pulling the trigger, I'm basing out of here. This is the only lookout that's viable. One is abandoned. Another one in Desolation Point. You have to go up or down, or up and down a rope every time you want to go to it. Either in the ravine or, you know, anytime you go to the zone. And then like the other one, like I said, it's abandoned. Bed is destroyed and the chair is flipped over, and until you can make furniture, then that place just isn't viable. Anything in here? No? Nothing? Yeah, but that radio signal's down at that plane. But that's happened to me before, and that's why I was willing to risk going down the mountain to get it, just because that thing will turn off on you, and then you're not able to get it. Even though I know it's right there by the plane. I think I've already been to the actual plane. Get out of here, birds. I don't want none of that. Yeah, something I would have done too for the puma, because you're putting in cat stuff anyway. Put in like a black cat somewhere, like in Milton. It's like in the distance, like way off in the distance, you know? Like barely drawn in. And then, like, if you try to point a gun at him or something, he'll slink off. Because you're putting the cat motions in the game. Like, if you're going to do mocap for a cat, may as well use it, you know? I think that would be awesome. Every once in a while, you put a dead mouse somewhere. Like, mauled, have a little pool of blood. It'd be funny. Yeah, to the ambiance. Ambiance. I'm still laughing at that one. Hilarious. What? Oh, is this where the plane is? Yeah, this is where the plane is. Okay, so we're gonna spray this on the way out of here. Come on. Are you not supposed to go up that? Because that looks like it's supposed to be a ramp. Yeah, down here. Sorry, bud. Alright, take another look. Came all the way up here and everything. Okay, it's been searched twice. Okay. Now we need to spray paint that little place here. Well, that seems redundant, but I'll be here at night in a rush with wolves and stuff around me being nuts. Okay, that should be good enough. Once again, I know that's redundant, but we found it sort of on accident this time. Like, I wasn't specifically looking for it. Oh. We're gonna be able to get by you without you coming over here. I don't think so. I think he's gonna see us. I know it'll make him more noise, but I think he's gonna see us if we don't run. Okay. Show me what the negatives are. If you're gonna...
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my
You're gonna
life.
put that garbage in the game. Yeah, I forgot some of this food is stinky. You gotta remember that. I'm not used to carrying stinky stuff. I guess Tupperware and Ziploc bags do not exist here. I'm just gonna carry this croissant around in my hand. Apple turnover. Peach turnover, whatever. Yeah, back when I was a kid, they, oh, I just dropped something. No reason. When I was a kid, there used to be a place at, a grocery store. It was a chain, I think, but it was a chain I don't remember. Like, it doesn't exist anymore. They used to sell turnovers like that that my mom would buy. I think they were like in 4-packs that were like, they were from the bakery or something. And, she'd put them in my lunch when I was a kid. Used to love those. I liked them, I think, too. Like, even as an adult, I'd like them because they had like glazed frosting for like a donut. It wasn't too thick. Like, stuff for kids, they glaze the crap out of stuff. They put too much sugar on it, but it just had like a thin layer of glaze on it. I hadn't thought about those in years. And it's funny because I think like at the time I liked cherry the best, but now thinking back, I like the apple and the peach. Like if I could eat one right now, a peach one would be the one I'd pick. Not quite sure why. Not because of this game. Jeff? That sounded like he was over here this time. He was not here the other day either. Oh, there you go. See? I was worried about you, Jeff. Come on, man. Come on. Did I get him the second one? Tell your friends. See, I want to yell out the common trifecta of phrases that every YouTuber says entirely too many times. But, you know, because I think it would be funny. I think it would be hilarious. But I'm not going to do that. I'm never going to do that. Even as a joke. You do what you want to do. If you think I deserve accolades, then you will give them. If I don't deserve them, oh well. Like I said, my point for doing this in the short term is so my wife can listen to me while she goes to sleep, because she knows what a bore I am. And if I'm too interesting or somebody's too interesting, they keep her awake. So she's used to falling asleep while I drone on and on about stuff.
Did I say I hate being told? Because I really do.
But long term, it's really about my son having something to listen to me. You know, listen to me when I'm gone. I waited till I had gray hair to have kids. Odds of me being here when he graduates college are slim. So, if I'm getting life lessons, give it here. I'm quite well aware that YouTube could shut down by then, but I don't know. It is what it is. At least I'm putting forth some sort of effort. A kid I grew up on the same street with. I was friends with him for a long time. He ended up being a bad apple at the end. He was good up until he was like 15 or 16, and he started selling drugs and stuff, selling weed. But ended up getting shot too. Like he was in it. Trying to explain to the police what he was doing up at the park, and his car idling, parked in backwards when he got shot. But he lived. He's okay. He got shot in the leg, but I mean, you still get shot, you know. But his dad died when he was 5, I think. He was out sailing. The dad, not the son. He was out sailing and had a massive heart attack. Back in those days, if you had a heart attack anywhere besides a emergency room, you're pretty much dead. But he died before they could get to shore. And so he always grew up not really being able to remember his dad barely at all, you know? I mean, how many memories you still got when you were 5? Very few. I think I have 3 or 4. I broke my arm when I was 5, right before kindergarten started. I remember breaking it. I remember being in the emergency room and being tortured by a nurse basically while she tried to take an x-ray. My arm wouldn't bend the way she wanted it to bend, and so she kept trying to force me to do it. I was screaming because, you know, my arm is broken. And so my mom finally came in there and turned me upside down basically because she kept saying, oh, the arm has to be this way. And she was like, well, then move the kid. Move the kid. His arm is broken. And so my mom hung me upside down. The nurse put the arm in the position she needed it to be in, and she took her x-ray. But the woman was complaining that, oh, you'll be exposed to radiation. And she was like, yes, and my son will too. Like, he's a little kid. You think, really, one x-ray that's going to put me over the edge? But shortly after that, same year, I think, maybe next year, my mom went nuts. Like, Norman Bates' mom nuts. So that was like one of the last good memories I have of her not being crazy. And I tell people, when I tell people my mom's nuts, people laugh and they nod and stuff like that. And if my wife's in the room, she's like, no, no, oh no, she's nuts. She is the fruit and the nuts and the fruitcake. All of it. But I do not want to get off on that. Did we? We did. The dam showed up, and so that counted for this. Okay. We did not stop in this cave, but we do have plenty of daylight, so let's hop in here for a second. And maybe there's some food or some water up here. I doubt it. But there's not any deer on this map, so, or bear. So usually whatever I kill on this map, I eat immediately. We have some extra weight here for the moment. Should have checked to make sure that's good, but it should be the way I do my stuff. That will leave. These we will take, and I will tell you why. When we get back to Paradise Valley or whatever, Pleasant Valley, we will make the travois. And I think it takes 3 or 4 of those sticks. Or at the very least, we'll have stuff for bows. But right now, we just ate all of those pies or whatever, and it's giving me like 6 extra pounds to work with. So normally we would be overweight right now. But as long as we're not, we're going to carry them. We're going to see if we can get to home with these. We should be able to. I mean, it's not. Once we get out of this cave system, we got we'll come out at the back wall behind the radio tower. We're gonna bank right instead of left and try to run by the fishing hut. And we can drop off whatever we feel fishing supplies may belong there. Or firewood that we pick up. And then we'll grab whatever there we think we might need. I don't have a jerry can, do I? I really need to drop one there. No, but I brought those 2 pots. I had 2 pots on me somewhere. They're at the old lady's house or at that farmhouse or somewhere. But I don't have enough. I don't have 6 pots at the Pleasant Valley farmhouse, which I would like to have there. That way you could just boil up 6 pots of water all at once and be done with it, you know, for a while. Yeah, anytime you have a 6-burner stove like that where you're basing out of, you want to get 6 cans at the very least, as quickly as possible. And then trade up from there. You trade up from cans to either pans or pots. And then eventually the goal is to have 6 pots there. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that to you guys. There we go. I might get rid of these lanterns and just start making torches. I like the lighting better. I know that I got rid of that one lantern, but I just think the fire on here looks really cool. I like looking at it. Yeah, I don't think I can go up that. My lovely wife is making bacon and eggs. So, as I've told you on the program, eggs are not my least favorite food, but I have no love of them. But I will eat them when they are hot and when they are given to me. So, I need to stop in a second. What I'm going to do is I'll walk out and end up here and save the game. I'll eat my eggs, reheat my coffee, and then I'll be back. I just can't let them sit. I can't eat cold eggs. Ooh. That is a nice day. Maybe I won't log out. I'll just walk back in and pause it. But I don't want that to unload. Those shadows kind of look like bats. Now they look like birds. But when I was walking, they looked like bats.
Oh, I'm starving.
That's what we can use is a game like this in Transylvania. Need some werewolves and some vampires up in here, you know what I'm saying? Need a Van Helsing version of The Long Dark. That would be a game, by God. I forget that it's on this side of the road, I think. The fishing spot. Or is it not? I don't remember. I don't know if I really consider that a road. I think it's up this way. I do think we put 1 or 2 markers up for us. Come in this direction. But not as many as leaving the farmhouse. Okay, here's the road. Should be over the road and over a creek. Like we should have a bridge up here somewhere. Once I passed it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That's the rope point where I stole the rope. I think we passed it, I guess. I don't know. There's the rope point. I stole the rope, so yeah, we passed it. By kind of a lot. Let's just keep going. Let's get to the house. Trying to remember if there was still any food outside the community center, because I think nope, we mapped the upper falls, so I don't know, we'll have to look at it. We'll have to figure out what we missed on the map. This is, oh, that was a creepy ghost footprint. Oh no. Oh no. So anyway, about visiting Thompson's Crossing. Not really, we'll just go around this rock.
Anything right about now.
Well, whatever we did this time, it brought us out right in front of our house, so that was at least good. Yeah, when we came out of the cave, the transition cave, we didn't cut that way enough. We should have gone farther right, faster. Oh, I'm about to lose my bonus. Do I have any meat out here at this car still? Yes. And you guys think I'm losing my mind. Sharp as a tack, I tell you. That's only dropping one of those pies. I know these aren't stinky, but what about the other ones? Does it say if they're stinky? Ptarmigan pie and the ptarmigan stew are stinky. The apple ones are not. That's a game changer. I didn't know the apple and peach ones didn't smell, or the, I don't know, whatever the other ones are. Only the ones with meat smell. Peach pie and the rose hips pie, they do not smell. Okay, that, yeah, it gives us, they both give us fatigue back. Those rose hip pies, that's going to start being a thing. Instead of drinking all this rose hips tea I've been drinking, we're going to start eating pies. What does our mission say the next thing is? Don't we have to go to the mine? So Search the Langston mines for remnants of Rudiger's project. So, I think going to Transfer Pass is probably next. When we get there, we can choose to go to the airfield and do a supply run and bring stuff back. Like we got 3 coils of rope there, I think. Or we can just skip it and go straight to mine.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I don't feel like doing the mine yet, so we might do the other thing. And we'll figure out all this later. Oh, with the fine tuning, that'll have to do. I don't think I have any other oats here. I think I ended up accidentally taking them all somewhere that worked out in our favor. I don't rightly remember where, but I think we did. Okay, that's enough for now. I'll rearrange the peaches on the shelf later and stuff. That's still curing. Still wanting a rack for there. Not what I meant to do. Yeah, I don't remember I've been to the mine, but I don't remember I always think that little fleck on the frame is something like coming in the door, you know what I'm saying? That little lighter spot. I always think it's a bullet or something I missed under the bed. Drop that book before we forget. We went to all the trouble to bring it back here and everything. Go there for now. Use a couple bandages. Let's just do one. I lied. Let's do 2. Even though I like them stacked in 12s. It's a little bit redundant. I think we got a ton of those now. 29, 31, 32 flares if you count the one in the gun. That's nuts. And we left some a couple of different places. I've never found that many flares. I literally have no idea what to do with that many flares. Like, I can't even party with that many flares. It's here. Yeah, these bowls and stuff clipping. They need to fix it or give me the power to fix it. You're killing me. What? I think we do need a big fire. Not that. Not that. Give me some cedar. You make me put all this separate. Is that what you're gonna make me do? Some cedar. The price of cedar right now is ridiculous. My fence guy refuses to, I think he actually quit the industry. He built a beautiful fence for me. Some of it was destroyed in the hurricane. I called him to get it to repair it, and he was like, this price of cedar is just too high, and that's all he believed in putting up, because the pine just wears out so fast here between the termites and the rot and everything. He went into business doing something else. He got tired of people complaining that he was charging too much. Or complaining a year later that their pine fence rotted. He's like, you know, the heck with it, I'll do something else. Do lawn service or whatever. We need to drop that coffee. Is there anything else we got on here that's pre-made? Okay, so according to the stat page, we have survived 12 days on nothing but natural food items. What's the next step on these? I don't want to eat them. Do I have to use a hammer on them? Heavy hammer. I want to say we don't have one here. Okay, so we need an hour 30. I don't think we have a hammer here. Like, I'm so certain of it, I don't even know why I'm walking down here. But we're gonna need to, we got another 12, 13 days to go. We need to make some acorn coffee at some point. We might have one at Thompson's Crossing. I wouldn't put it in this little drawer. It's not on the dryer behind me, that's broken stuff. Stuff that needs to be repaired. Oh my god, are they both 74 or not? 77. No, 74. See, so we were going to go to the airfield, which is, or transfer pass. Which is back the way we came, right? That's, Broken Railroad. We gotta go back through Mystery Lake. We gotta try to remember to take that oil can with us and drop it off at the fishing place. that one out. Put that one in. We'll drop this one. This is different. I think we still need one more maple for the travois. I'm not saying that's right, it's because I'm not from Canada. What we got here? It's almost nighttime. It's maddening. We got a few minutes before big early sleep. Probably still gonna be leaving when it's dark. Just not gonna let me want to fit that in there. Okay. Actually, let me grab. Those are all full, aren't these? Not full. Yeah, let's take these not full ones to the airfield. We'll break them for sure while we're there or on the way. We got plenty extra weight to do that. You see why I was sorting cans. Gotta be careful, we only have 0.10 of that left. Close. That's what you want to do. On the way out, we'll drop it off. Nice night. my god, with the dropping of the pies. And the soup. Okay, that goes to Black Rock, right? Stop in here for a second. World. Okay, that goes to Black Rock. That's not where we want to go. I think we want to go to Broken Railroad. Goes to Keeper's Pass South or something, right? Far Range Branch Line. I'm just trying to remember where that comes out. I mean, well, that would go to the Transfer Pass because that's a train station. I think if you keep following the tracks, that takes you onto the mine. Yep. So we're going back where we came from. Sorry about the redundancy. Okay, so we want to come up here and look for our markings on the other side of, I believe it's this bridge, which will take us to the barn, which will take us to a spray paint can, which will take us to the lake, where we can either eat again if we want to, you know, catch some. I don't know if we have any fish there cooked. If we do, if we have some there cooked, we might want to grab them. Or maybe wait until dawn, cook until dawn, and then either take some or eat them. Just want to make sure our vitamin C is high. I'll probably do it just to warm up, actually. Okay, there are 2 of these barns, I think, off of this road, so we want to make sure that we see our X on the tree here so that we know it's the right one. Oh, there it is. I almost missed it in the dark. Oh. We still have a torch on us? Nope. We'll just have to be careful. So we're going to the barn, and then we're going up on the hill, and we're going to head in this direction and look for a spray paint can. And then we're going to have to be super careful watching out for the trees. I wouldn't think the orange would be that difficult to see in the dark, but apparently it is. Trying to kind of move sideways a little bit so if I can see the paint can if it's different. If I don't see it when we get to the top of the hill, we will bust out a lantern.